There'll be the biggest UFO show the world has ever seen, and this spaceship will land, either in Jerusalem or Γκίζα. It's going to explode in the Mideast very soon. Hamas is going to attack Israel, I believe, on Hanukkah. And that will be the straw that breaks the camel's back. And Netanyahu, the leader of Israel, he will attack Gaza, he will attack Hezbollah, and he'll bomb Iran. You know, he'll take out Iran's nuclear threat, and Syria is going to attack Israel with their new Russian fighter jets, and then Israel's going to nuke Damascus, and actual nuclear weapons going to be used. And Hamas is going to detonate, they're going to blow up the Dome of the Rock Mosque in Israel and blame it on Jews and America. And then you're going to have about 5,000 terror attacks explode across America, Canada, and Europe. It's going to be like a holy war. The Muslims are going to go into this insane holy war against everything Western. And the world economy will collapse. And within 3 days, we're going to be looking at, imagine a world like that. War exploding everywhere, terror attacks, world economy collapses, supermarket shelves empty, money worthless, the crash of everything. And it's on that backdrop, I believe, that say 500,000 people will vanish. There'll be the biggest UFO show the world has ever seen, and this spaceship will land, either in Jerusalem or Γκίζα. I believe the Western leaders of the world are already initiated. One by one, they will accept his plan, brokered through the UN, and give up their authority and sovereignty as a nation. They have a plan for a one-world government, which is a socialist-style government, a one-world religion, which is, you know, it's like a theocracy based on Luciferism, and they have a plan for digital money. When the economy crashes, they're going to come out with a new economy, you know, a digital monetary system. The mark of the beast is a digital scannable tattoo, and they can put it on your right hand and your forehead in 2 seconds. If you take part in this Luciferic initiation, you'll be able to buy and sell. You'll be part of this new world order. Did you know the United Nations...
Συνεδρίαση της Αγίας και Μεγάλης Συνόδου μετά το σχίσμα των Εκκλησιών του 1054.
Δείχνει την προσπάθεια των αντιθέων δυνάμεων να επικρατήσουν οπωσδήποτε εις τον κόσμο αυτόν. Οπωσδήποτε. Μασονισμός λέγεται. Τι λέγεται,ισμός, τι λέγεται, οπωσδήποτε να επικρατήσουν στον κόσμο αυτόν.
Jerusalem must remain a city that brings people of all faiths together. The United States would finally recognize the truth that Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. 4 years ago, my father-in-law asked me to work on peace in the Middle East. I've given it my all. There's still much work left to accomplish, but the Abraham Accords is a giant step forward. And I do believe, again, that over the next years, if the president is able to keep going forward, you're going to see some historic changes in the region that will really make the world a much safer and better place. The one thing I've tried to put a priority on since I left the White House was, getting some exercise in. I think that there's a good probability that my generation is, hopefully with the advances in science, either the first generation to live forever, or the last generation that's going to die, and so we need to keep ourselves in pretty good shape.
It will enable anyone who wants to have superhuman cognition. And then people may decide that they want to retain their biological self or not. I think they'll probably choose to retain their biological self.
Versus some sort of Ray Kurzweil scenario where they download themselves into a computer?
You will be essentially snapshotted into a computer at any time. If your biological self dies, you can probably just upload into a new unit. You will be essentially snapshotted into a computer at any time. If your biological self dies, you can probably just upload into a new unit. Literally.
Pass that whiskey. We're getting crazy over here.
Πιστεύει στον εαυτό του αυτός ο υπεράνθρωπος. Πιστεύει στην επιστήμη. Πιστεύει και στην τεχνική. Πιστεύει ότι νίκησε ή θα νικήσει δια της επιστήμης και αυτών των θάνατων, και δια της τεχνικής ότι θα νικήσει τη μήνα, και δια των κοινωνικών συστημάτων θα νικήσει και θα υπερνικήσει την ανισότητα και τη δυστυχία. Πλάνη, 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 πλάνη.
Θα ακούτε λίγα, θα καταλαβαίνετε πολλά.
It'll be the biggest UFO show the world has ever seen, and this spaceship will land, either in Jerusalem or Giza.